another day, another canopy mod. We're finally getting our electrics done. So we're just building a platform currently. We're gonna go flatbed with carpet. It'll have a trapdoor on it, fridge will go here, batteries will go down the bottom, the inverter will run along the top. I've got to build a frame that comes up, they can mount there, batteries will get clipped here. And then I don't know where I'm going to put the BCDC yet. I'm going to try and mount it here somewhere. Hopefully the fridge has enough space, because it actually has little indicators on it that tell you how it's charging, if it's charging, if you've got any problems. So that's the first step. Alright, well here we are. She's all finally rigged up on the inside. Running a 2000 watt inverter, battery, breaker switches, smart shunt, and all your fuses obviously to keep everything safe. So the battery we ended up going with was a 100 amp Fusion battery. I was going to get an Enerdrive 100 amp lithium battery. However, none were available. So I ended up going with the Fusion battery here. So far it's quite good. Went with an Enerdrive 2000 watt inverter. Went 2000 watts instead of 1000 watts for 100 amp battery, because we will end up having a second battery, so we'll have 200 amps for a 2000 watt inverter. We went with the Redarc BCDC 1240. So that's just hooked in here, and you can currently see I've currently got the solar blankets on, so it's showing solar, it's showing it's a lithium battery and it's charging. The alternative to this one is actually they've released a BCDC 1240S, I think maybe it is. It's a lot cheaper than this one. However, the main difference is this one is waterproof and the other one is not. So if you're going to install it in your engine bay, you have to get the waterproof one, obviously. I went with the waterproof one because there's no guarantee I won't get any moisture in the canopy, and I don't want to have to deal with a busted charger. So on this side, chucked in some switches for the lights. So we've got lights on the canopy door, we've got lights inside the canopy on both sides. We have the just your USB chargers, we have the inverter, turn on. We've got the Victron battery monitor, so it's currently pulling quite a bit just because I've got all the lights on, and let's turn the inverter on as well. So you can go through, it tells you your watts, tells you your battery percentage, tells you how many hours you've got left at this current usage, your voltage of your primary and your auxiliary. Main thing with these ones is it's saying 99.9% is inside the battery. However, on the app itself, it's only sitting about 70 something percent, because with the new lithiums, the internal seems to need a couple of cycles before it actually learns what it is. So at the moment, the Victron's just reading the battery voltage of 13.3 and it's saying it's full. And all these panels that I put up are actually removable. So they pop off with clips. So I just ran, I gotta paint that one still obviously. Ran clips, your own clips down the sides here. And the female land down there. So you can take it up and put it down whenever you want. As for the solar, we actually have a mount on the outside, so we can just unplug it and plug it in on the outside rather than the canopy having to be open. And just to test them out really, we got the 200 watt Kings solar panels. So at the moment they go quite well. Full strength sun, it puts out about 7.5 amps. I've had it for most of midday. Morning and afternoon I'm getting about 2 amps. So at the current cloud level it is now, I'm getting about 3 amps. So from what I've heard, it's quite good in pretty overcast days. There you go, so as you can see, we're getting 4.5 amps and the sun's only just really coming out through the clouds now. So it's quite good. Next up, we got some Road Vision side lights. We got 4 of them, 2 on each side. And then we got the huge rooftop light bar there. Alright, and in the cab, we got ourselves a roof console. I was actually really impressed with it. The colors are quite good. You got your own lights. The colors match with the ceiling. It actually kind of looks like it belongs in the vehicle. It should come standard. Got ourselves UHF, which is connected on the roof over here. We just got ourselves a stubby aerial, and we also have the fold down mount so we can lift it and flop it down. So we're driving along, we can whip it up whenever we want and drop it down when we go into a car park or something that we need a bit more space. And it's easily accessible from the car window too, from the driver's seat, so you can actually just do it from sitting in the car. The roof consoles come with charger ports too, I don't know if you can see that properly, one each side. And eventually we'll actually have the UHF mounted here. We just haven't decided where we really want it. It comes with its own clip, so you mount the clip there, access is there. And this is how you turn on your lights. So you got the roof, you got the bull bar, and you got the right side and the left side of double lights. So you pretty much just turn them on. They come on, turn it off, and it goes off. So the roof ones you set to your high beams, mainly just because it's illegal to have lights on your roof and drive on the road. So you're gonna make sure you always have it set up to your high beam. So if you click your high beams off, it does shut off. But I have them on manuals as well, so I pretty much just never have this one turned on unless I know I'm off road and no one's gonna see me, because it is a big fine if you get caught using that on the road. All done. We'll link down our auto electrician in the bottom. He did a really good job, nice and quick, knows his stuff, and nice neat work too. So that's the most important thing when it comes to this.